Quite a few years ago, when I was working here in Kosovo, I heard a story from a friend here, an Albanian friend, and it was such a strange story. I mean, it seems like something from a horror movie. It happened during the war here, and it involved a couple of Serbian soldiers who were stationed along the border with Albania, fighting the Kosovo Liberation Army, who was based on the other side. These two captured soldiers were brought across the border by the KLA and brought to a town called Tropoje. Tropoje has a reputation as being a very rough place, a place where blood feud killings are common, and it's a place back in the late 90s that was completely lawless. The Serbian soldiers were brought into this area, into this violent area, and the story went that they were killed by a KLA fighter who then cut their heads off. And the man who killed these soldiers and brought the heads to the grave of his brother then buried these two heads at the foot of the grave to avenge the killing of his brother. But this guy, the second brother, Jevahir, was later killed. Some months ago we were driving in northern Albania with an Albanian colleague, and we realized that he too had heard this story. Well, he had the lead on the man who's allegedly cut off the heads. He had a lead on finding his brother who lived in Tropoje. And lo and behold, the story checked out. So the third brother is the guy we met. And he took us to the graves of the two brothers and reluctantly told us the story. And he said that his brother, whose name was Jevahir Selmani, had indeed taken his revenge out on these two soldiers and said, yes, this is where the heads are. There's evidence that the community in Tropoje was very aware of these killings, and yet that secret never got out beyond the community. And I find that illustrative of the broader story here. There are so many secrets. There are so many secrets about killing and about torture. Horrible stories. But for a variety of reasons, pride, fear, anger, because people feel victimized on all sides, that these stories just haven't come out in their entirety. And it makes our work difficult, but it also makes the work of war crimes investigators extremely difficult. No one wants to talk about this stuff. So that's what's been going on here yesterday and today. I'm going to turn this off.